My friends, I knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. I think, you must be as blind as Anne Frank if you didn't see it coming a mile away. John Anne Frank wasn't blind. It Clerks too. Go watch it. You'll get the reference. I'm not stupid. I know Anne Frank wasn't blind. I can't say because people are so fucking sensitive. But for the people who got the reference, good job. But Red Thread's game, creators of Dustbin, it's not the name. Dustborn. I call it Dustbin because that's where it belongs. Or since you can, since you get it online, Recycle Bin. But then, at least the icon. No, actually no, because it's on Steam, so it would just uninstall from Steam. But the icon you can have on your, your screen, your desktop, and then you can take the icon for it and bring it over to the recycling bin. But anyway, they put out a statement, and of course, being the strong, this strong-willed, truly convicted in what they're doing, individuals, they're preventing people from replying. I know, you're shocked, right? To our community, all 76 of you. Since we first announced Dustborn, we've read your comments and listened to your feedback, hopes, and wishes for the game. Over the past 4 years. Our team has poured their hearts into telling a story that's deeply meaningful to us. You want to know what the story was driven by? What caused them to make this game in the first place? Donald Trump. No, that's not a joke. These people were so triggered by Donald Trump winning in 2016 that they made a game around it about how he transformed the nation into a dystopian, lawless land where people have to flee. That's what they base it on. Donald Trump. Because these people are so weak-minded and weak-willed that him becoming president broke them. And these people are still fucking broken. They are still broken. He hasn't been in office for 4 years, and this man still continues to break every one of these fucking losers. A story about the power of words. About building a world where everyone... Are you sure about that? Because this game is clearly catered to one side or one group of people. So, you clearly didn't care about where everyone can feel safe, because there's a certain side that doesn't give a shit about feeling included or representation in fucking video games. And it's certainly not the side that you're on. Everyone can feel safe. Yeah, all 76 people who look like you and think like you and agree with you. Yeah, you made it for them. You made it for them. Hence why you lost money. Hence why you didn't sell that many games. Hence why there was only like 76 fucking people playing. Because you cared more about pushing your fucking ideological bullshit than making a good game that would make money. Ooh, Orange Man bad. Oh, we need to make a game about it because his words hurt my fake vagina. We expected Dustborn to spark conversation and debate, and looked forward to engaging with our players in a positive and constructive fashion. Unfortunately, that conversation has been drowned out by a tidal wave of hate and abuse. Hate and abuse. They told us that they didn't want forced diversity in games equals abuse and hate, apparently. Now, I don't condone any people who are actually going on and actually saying hateful, racist things, wishing harm upon them or anyone who worked on it because of their skin color or whatever. No. That shit's not cool. Grow the fuck up. But if these people are so fucking weak-willed that they think that someone criticizing the game is hate and abuse, you're in the wrong line of work. You're in the wrong line of work. We welcome thoughtful. The lie detector determines that is a lie. We welcome thoughtful feedback and respectful criticism. We embrace discussion and debate. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Because I'm looking at a little blue box right here that says, who can reply? Accounts at Red Thread Games mentioned can reply. So accounts only you approve of can reply. But sure, keep telling us how you welcome open discussion and debates. How, constructive feedback. Shut the fuck up. But we have zero tolerance for hate speech. Hate speech doesn't exist. That is something you people made up because certain speech hurts your feelings. The same people who say, oh, it's literal genocide. Like, oh my God, words are literal violence. No, they're not. They're not. You're just a weak-willed pansy. Harassment and threats of any kind. Again, if they are actually getting legitimate threats and actual racist attacks, yeah, that shit's, condemned. And, if you're doing that shit, grow the fuck up. Those who engage in such behavior will be removed from our community. You mean in-game? I don't think you can afford to lose any players there. Pretty sure you need everyone you can get at the moment. To everyone else, thank you for coming on this journey with us. Your support means everything. Your constructive feedback continues to push us to learn and evolve. Together, let's continue building a world where everyone can feel valued and empowered to share their stories. Except for the people that they deem as hateful, because then you don't get a say in anything. More fucking pandering, more fucking virtue signaling. These people are ridiculous. And then they wonder why their fucking game sucks. Once again, not taking any responsibility for the shit product that they made. No, instead, go after the people who said, hey, maybe you should focus on making a good game rather than having diversity and, and trying to pander to a very small group of people. But no, like clockwork, and I'm seeing Tolkien down there, probably about that horrible orc thing. I'm actually curious now. Normies with a time machine. Oh my god, it's J.R.R. Tolkien. Hello. Lord of the Ring fans with a time machine. They will put your name on this. Bloody hell. Yep. Orcs. Orcs just want a safe place to raise their kids. Tolkien specifically wrote the orcs to be irredeemably evil. Yeah, in case you haven't heard, I made a video about that. But these people never put their money where their mouth is. They never stick through with what they say. They say they welcome open conversation, but here they are blocking people. Why not just, because you're such pansies anyway, this thing has a mute button, this thing has a block feature. Why not just go through and block the people who are hurting your feelings? How fucking hard is that? Instead, you remove any chance of discourse and discussion at all. But yeah, you're really looking forward to constructive criticism. Bullshit. You're a bunch of whiny fucking pansies who made a game because Donald Trump hurt your feelings. Because Donald Trump hurt your feelings. Ooh, mean tweets. And he said people were criminals, and oh god, even though half the shit has been debunked already, we continued to just push through with this game, filling it with a narrative that Never actually fucking happened. But again, what do you expect? What do you expect? These people are just weak. They're thin-skinned, they're weak-minded, they're weak-willed. For them, words are violence. For them, words have the same capacity and influence as causes just as much pain as a gunshot, apparently. Because these people have been told their entire lives that they're filled with ideas that the world is a certain way, and you know sorry, welcome to the real world. If you're going to create a stupid fucking game, you're going to get criticized for it. Again, I don't condone the actual bad stuff happening. Again, if you're threatening these people or having actual racist attacks, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. But again, we saw it coming. We saw it coming. No one likes the game. The 76 people who are playing it, probably most of them probably got paid to play it. Red Thread Games is mad because of negative criticism in their game, Dustborn. What do you expect from a game that glorifies cancel culture and bullying people that don't agree with you? Yeah. A story about words and building building a world where everyone can feel safe. Also Red Thread Games. Yeah. Yeah. We have zero tolerance for hate speech and harassment. They made the game they made. Exactly. You can't make this shit up. Otaku right on it. It's unacceptable that these messages have to be published. If you don't like the game, just don't play it. There's no need for any sort of hate or harassment. Dustborn is an amazing game, and Red Thread did an outstanding job. Yes, coming from Women in Games ambassador, I'm sure that means a lot to them. Trigger. So I'm this shit was not it. Never cook again. You tell him, Piccolo. Orange Man bad. But yeah. Yeah, the same people made a game where canceling and bullying are powers. So everything they fucking say is just bullshit. They don't care about having a game where everyone is feeling welcomed because they made a game where it bullies people who don't agree with you. So fuck Red Thread. I'm glad you had only so fucking 76 players. And it's probably even lower now. You're horrible fucking people. You don't give a shit about actually engaging in discourse. If you did, you little fucking pansies would be allowing it. So don't fucking come on here with your little fucking stupid ass statement and trying to get some sympathy when you people are the creators of your own freaking misery. You're the ones who put yourselves in this position because you wanted to cater to a bunch of people who are a very, very small group. Instead of worrying about like the 99% of gamers, you wanted to cater to like that 1%. The 1% of fucking weirdos on Twitter who are like, oh my god, representation and inclusion. I can see myself in the game. This is very cool. Look where that got you. Look where that got you. You deserve every bit of feedback except for the actual harassment and the racist comments, those can be safely ignored, delete them, report them, whatever. But actual criticism of the game, people saying that they're tired of forced DEI, the fact that you made this game because of Orange Man bad, people are allowed to say that. You may not like it, and it might hurt your fifis, but people are allowed to say it. Stop acting like words are like literally a gunshot. Like you're being, oh my god, what does it mean? It's like, oh, I'm being genocided. Just stop. But we knew it was coming. I'm sure, actually, I wonder if they've put out about how bad their fucking game is. What's this now? Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash. It's oh, that's so good. That's so good. I'm trying to see if there's like a message from them like, oh, it's because of you dirty racists that people don't want to play the game. I'm sure it'll happen. It'll happen. It always does. But anyway, yeah. They say they want to engage in discourse and discussion, but then they prevent people from replying. There's a word for people like them. I can't say that word because of YouTube, but it begins with an F. We used to use it all the time back in the 90s and early 2000s before people started getting all butthurt about it. Yeah, that word. We used to call each other that all the time. Anyway. You knew it was coming. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.